Good to see you, man. Right, PB coming in. Pretty sure we're gonna meet in the middle of the street. We normally do. Wait, where's the... Oh. Nice little floor bash there from Nick. Don't see many of them very often. Yo, Ancherry, what's up, man? Good to see you, my boy. And he's still alive. He's going on a run. He might be the last one left. In fact, I think he is. He is. He does have 2 allies. He runs right into them. And just by that B tank. He's now going to take them on a bit of a merry dance. Just why his health goes up. If he can get him bottlenecked, he could There you go. That's what he wanted to do. Now it's a 1v1. Doesn't matter. Ravesall gets him. Sire, welcome in, dude. Right, KOMPLEKSiii win that, so I think it's ban by the looks of it. And then KOMPLEKSiii allowing DEVIANCE to ban first. Lenin goes. There's a quick ban, there's no hesitation about that one. Kind of an interesting ban, actually. I don't know if... Okay, Karantan gets banned. Sad times. I thought maybe DEVIANCE might ban Matmata. I don't see KOMPLEKSiii banning or playing Lenin that much. I don't know why they ban that. Interesting. Maybe they just don't like it. Both have 1 more ban each. Oh, Zenitus is in it? Or in it? How do you say that? Is it like in it, as in the British? Like in it or in it? Also, apologies to Lance. I didn't realise that was him playing in the other game the other day. I was calling him Trancy, but it was actually Lancel, or Lance. He messaged me yesterday and said sorry. So I apologise. Oh no, he didn't say sorry, I said sorry. But he told me it was him. So I apologise. But if you're going to change your name, it's like when you're a teacher, you know, and you have like 20 pupils' names to remember, and they only have your name to remember. You know, it's... You start giving yourself nicknames, it's going to make it harder. But yeah, apologies to Lance. So we're still waiting for another ban from DEVIANCE, I think. I still think I'm in like Call of Duty, like the first one. I'm pressing spacebar to go up, but I can't. There isn't an up button. You just have to kind of look down and then press S, or look up and press W. KOMPLEKSiii eager to get that next ban off DEVIANCE. They're talking about it. I'm gonna have a drink. Nothing special, just fizzy water. Because I'm a boring guy. Yeah, this is a big game. There's quite a few going on tonight. I don't know how Mabor's game went on, if that's still going. But I know that was on about an hour ago. Was it an hour ago? Maybe an hour ago. I'm quite sure. Yo, Bonix, Ninja, what's up, guys? Okay, Rail Yard banned by DEVIANCE. I'm guessing that's their final ban, so it should be picks now. No, wait. KOMPLEKSiii have 1 more ban. So it's Lenin, Karantan, Rail, so far banned. KOMPLEKSiii have 1 more. Interesting that both Russian maps are gone straight away. Oh wait, Q&E is up and... Oh yeah, I knew that. Dubs, thank you. Cheers, buddy. I forgot about that. I forgot. I've done so many COD streams lately. I kind of forgot that there was a Q&E. Sorry. Why did they change that in the CODs, man? That would just stick with space. Q&E. Dubs, you're a legend. Thank you, buddy. Right, so Khan is banned. So now we have picks. And I think Deviants get to pick theirs first. But I didn't actually realise there's some big names in Deviants. Obviously got Nyx, Inzi. Both big players. I think I've seen KOMPLEKSiii quite a bit. Maybe in like mixed games. The KOMPLEKSiii lineup not really changing. These guys are like a strong glue. You don't really see him change that often. Okay, Breakout being picked for Deviants. I'm guessing when they say TLS they mean Breakout. I'm assuming. I can't imagine it means anything else. And Tujane picked for KOMPLEKSiii. And now we're just waiting for that third, if we get there. Right, and then when the map changes, I'll put a prediction on. So if you guys want to predict which team you think is going to win. I've seen Nyx do quite a few breakout streams lately. I think they've been working on that map quite a bit. I know they're not a fan of Karantan, so I'm not surprised that one kind of went fairly quick. And yeah, no real surprise that KOMPLEKSiii picking Tujane. I thought it may either be Tujane or Mata. Yo, look, what's up, buddy? How you finding Snake Eater, man? Or Delta? How you finding it, bud? I hope you're enjoying it. I've seen you've been smashing through that. I know you love your Metal Gears. I hope you're having fun with it, dude. I hope you're well, buddy. Hope life is good, man. Yeah, KOMPLEKSiii did change Chiba. I don't really know who they'd... Is it maybe Bumblebee? That would maybe be the... No, I don't want to say the odd one out, but... But was Mata just picked? I think Mata was just picked, which... Okay, here we go, Breakout. Yo, Ninja, thank you for the streak, man. Legend. Sneaker, welcome in. Or Snaker. It's good to see you alive, man. Gay Bean. Love it. Right, let me do the bet. Let me do the doodah. There's going to be a, just a COD screen for a minute, just while I get the, You tell them to start playing. They're good now. They've done it. They figured it out. They figured it out. Don't worry. Right, let's do a prediction. I got you. I have a feeling Deviants may take this. I know they've been going over some big strats. I say big strats, but I've seen Nyx play this quite a bit. And I think he's pretty confident on Breakout. Gay Bean, welcome in, dude. Hope you're good. Right, how are we lining up? Deviants look to be attacking. KOMPLEKSiii going to be defending. Who we got of shotgun? Who be shotgunning for 1950? Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I think this could be a close one, though. Maybe it's not as clear-cut as just Deviance taking this. See Bumblebee practicing some nades over to Strawcart. Yeah, I don't know who Chiba would... Is it Bumblebee that would not so much sit it out, but is he the one that doesn't play as often? I know he has played quite a few games. I remember him being in the lineup for KOMPLEKSiii quite a bit. I don't know who some of these names for Deviants are. Who's Diet and Zenitus? Does anyone... I know, Antrey, you said Enit is Zenitus, potentially. Yeah, Nyx is scoping by the looks of it, which, when he's been streaming his games, he's mostly been scoping. Diet with shotgun so far. That could change, but he's gonna have a tough time against 1950, man. That I mean, 1950 is up there in terms of shotgunners, but here we go. Just as a recap, Deviance, KOMPLEKSiii. Deviance are going to be attacking. Diet has kept shotgun. I see 3 M1 Garens and then a scope in the hand of Nyx. And the usual Car 98 lineup. 1 scope with RPZ, 1950 with that shotgun. RPZ with a dominating start. A second kill. Finding Inzi after that Nyx kill. That was great. And this is all KOMPLEKSiii at the minute. This is literally the biggest, the best kind of opening start they could have wanted. Zenitus does find Razor, but somehow he managed to stay alive. Does get a second onto 1950, but you can tell by the way he's kind of erratically firing that M1 that he did not expect this to go this far. He has picked up a third, but Losa then finds him. What an opening round. I don't think we expected anything different from these two teams. I really don't think we did, but that was crazy. RPZ had a big message for Nyx there. He took him down straight away, and he was scoping. Did pick up 2, found Nyx and then Inzi really quickly. Here's one thing about the scoper's responsibility on this. It's kind of hard to find a good spot kind of immediately to then try and find some kills. RPZ did it again. KOMPLEKSiii finding 1950, winning that shotgun duel, but probably inadvertently coming up against Shotgunner. Zenitus and finding Bumblebee, I think in TLS. KOMPLEKSiii then goes down to Losa. Bit of a calm around, a few people surviving past 30 seconds, which is always nice. Raves is on a bit of a run. He does only have Zenitus and Nyx left. Oh, he somehow misses that. Scope does find him. Still in spawn house. Bit of a brave spot to still be. I don't know how Raves will miss that. Maybe just getting his iron. Adidas, welcome in. Okay, Losa finding Zenitus, bringing it back to 2v1. That nade not going to phase Nyx. That one might. That tag also hurt him as well. Just, I was about to say somehow gets away, but RPZ with the Luger there is going to finish him off. So a nice dominant start from RPZ. Picking up 4 kills along with Losa. The last 2 surviving players on the second round. They are going to go on a weapon hunt as well. They may as well. I think Losa just telling RPZ where that rifle was. They are now going to defuse. I was watching a movie from
Explosives diffused.
Anakazar, one of his YouTube videos. His frag movies. They're pretty funny. They're pretty good. I didn't realise how many people do kind of YouTube videos of COD in the community, but I was watching his last night. They were pretty fun. A few breakout games actually, which was interesting. And a lot of sidearm headshots. Loads of them. Love to see it. Love to see the bullshittery. 1950 with an 8 on Zenitus. Nick's going to be pushing down left hand side, making his way into the bottom of TLS, but caught by Losa. Must have just caught him on the shoulder because he couldn't see much. Again, KOMPLEKSiii filling up the kill feed with red. A tag there from Diet onto Losa. Nade's just bouncing over, but 1950 managed to flank. And Deviants don't seem to be checking their backs at all. KOMPLEKSiii players finding gaps, getting in the middle of it. A random nade there from RPZ. Could be a bit dangerous. Nope. KOMPLEKSiii finding another kill.
Allies eliminated.
But then running into Ravesor.
Axis win.
It's going to be 3-0. Some good reactions from him, but in fact, a few players yet to get kills on Deviance. The hit with shotgun, he's one you want to be kind of watching. Let's see where he's been going. Keep an eye out for those nades as well. He's not keen to get into the action straight away, which I don't know, maybe it's shotgun and maybe you kind of want them to be a bit more aggressive on this. I know it's RPZ winning that duel with Nyx again. Bravesword finding Xenitus. Right, D now getting in the mix, pushing down that mid. Ruin spotted from TLS, putting bullets into the top of that barrel. That isn't going to help. Bravesword finding his head, picking up his second. Enzi now left. Does pick up his first kill, finding Bravesword. Is that nade going to find anyone? No, but Losus does.
Win.
I use Night Fury. It might just be I had an update for OBS and none of the normal like game like screen captures worked. The only one that worked was display capture. So I don't know if it's that. I hope it doesn't look too bad. It should look okay. No one said anything yet. I hope it's nothing too serious. But yeah, I hadn't streamed for a bit, and then when I came back and tried to get COD to be picked up, nothing picked it up. Display capture, screen capture, game capture, nothing worked. So I don't know if it's display capture. If anyone has any tips for OBS misbehaving, please let me know. Because I could not get anything to capture it. Right, Inzi left. He's making his way to TLS. Spotted someone in the top of red, and there's someone in blue. That's something KOMPLEKSiii are really good at. They're really good at using the map. As soon as they get an advantage of maybe kind of one or two, they'll try and find gaps and get players in flanks and even in your spawn, especially in a map like this. Getting an Axis player in Allied spawn house, it's going to be... it's a godsend if you can. Someone with a keen eye and a rifle, it's going to be pretty good. Right, Nyx needs to get into the game. Bumblebee finding KOMPLEKSiii. But yeah, I hope you're well, man, as well. Be good, Night Fury. But yeah, it's just, I think there was an OBS update, and now I can't get anything to work. But yeah, if anyone has any tips on what I need to do to make them better, let me know. It's all KOMPLEKSiii again, Xenitus and Inzi. The former does pick up Bravesword, and then gets shot by Bumblebee. It's going to be Inzi left again.
Allies eliminated. Axis.
RPZ finds him. Yeah, if I do need to change anything, please let me know. I'll change stuff. But the only way OBS would pick up COD was through a display capture, which I don't normally use. So maybe it's that. I'm not too sure. I am huge boomer. Nyx finally getting into it. Does find Losa, 1950, charging down. Does find Inzi. Where's he gone? Yep, he's doing his standard. I'm going to get in your face with the shotgun. He does this so well. He just finds players that are vulnerable. He's like a shark. Look at that. Does not spare a moment's thought. And there's a third. KOMPLEKSiii left. Not anymore.
Axis win.
But yeah, sorry if it is affecting the viewing a little bit. I'll try a bit more playing around after stream and see what I can figure out. At least I hope it's that, and the computer isn't on the way out. The graphics card isn't new, but it's not old. I do need to update stuff at some point, but most of my money goes on pet food, sadly. Actually, not sadly. I love having pets. Nyx picking up Bumblebee early on, and nade landing into red from D. This is better. Deviants putting their nades to good use. RPZ from Axis spawn ruins with the scope. Making his way over the garage and A side. KOMPLEKSiii picking up kills. This is better for Deviants. They have a 3-man advantage now. This is good. Nyx does find a kill. KOMPLEKSiii gets a plant. Losa does find Diet. I think he's in bottom red. Nope, he's going to make his way to blue. There you go. Even throwing me up, he's so quick with that. Does find KOMPLEKSiii. Brings it back to 2v1.
Axis
And
eliminated.
Inzi finds him. Finally, they meet the scoreboard. After 8 rounds. Better late than never. But they do it. Nick's giving that rifle to the shotgunner. Or maybe even Inzi, perhaps. So Inzi with Thompson Carr might be trying a bit more of an aggressive play. Trying to mess up the formation of KOMPLEKSiii a bit. Ravesell taking a tag from that nade. Still manages to get into cover. Gets into top TLS. Bumblebee's going to be sitting by the barrels on the alleyway. Just to the left of blue. 1950 taking a bit of a light tag there from Diet. Not going to do too much damage. He's going to deny him that ground, but I'm sure he's going to find somewhere else to be annoying. Look at that. Finds Diet eventually. On his terms as well. Has top blue. Just gives that a cover. He's going to grab that car as well. It's going to give him a nice secondary lamb to do some long-range damage as well. Just like that. Inzi caught. Kind of napping. Zenitus and KOMPLEKSiii left. Zenitus looking over to TLS. Has to be careful. That gap from where he is to TLS. Or red is short, but it's a huge gap. Right out in the open. Oh, he needs to be careful. Running into 1950 and Bumblebee finding KOMPLEKSiii. That's 8-1. That's what KOMPLEKSiii do. Up he said scope grand. 1950 shotgun car. These rounds are over so quickly. Next, let's find Bumblebee early one. Good start. Nade's coming over to be better from Nick's. Nice. Catching Ravesell. Kind of just admiring the bomb at that point. 1950 with a shot on Zenitus, then getting dropped by Diet. So Deviant's only team with the shotgunner up left. Losa now left on his own. Having a 3-man Deviant's team. Inzi's going to be over by B. Manages to avoid that nade. Doesn't need to plant. Nick finds him. Much better. Yeah, getting your shotgunner and scoper into the game is pretty important. They need Nix to be getting those frags. Also staying alive. That definitely helps. Up his head looking over to the north. Cindy Bennon's going to be taking that A long route, but they're not. Smoke right down the middle again. 1950 finding Diet. Raves are not going to be in the barrels. Just by blue. 1950 with his second finding Zenitus. An MG kill there for Losa. Finding Nix. It's never nice getting caught by an MG. Inzi picking up one kill. KOMPLEKSiii finding 1950, so they pushed a little bit further. Maybe I think Deviants are going to wait for those pushes for KOMPLEKSiii. Pick up the, would say easy kills, but they're not. But the pick up KOMPLEKSiii as they start to move forward. And then try and make a move up. He said they're finding Inzi. KOMPLEKSiii is going to be left. Still in spawn house.
Allies eliminated.
Bumblebee finds him. 9-2, one before the half. And it's pretty much been one-way traffic. Pretty much one-way traffic. 1950 with that smoke in mid. Pop a nade out as well. And then he's going to get stuck in. Or is he? He did get a tag there. I think on KOMPLEKSiii. Mixed with the scope kill, finding up. He said Ravesell dropping Diet. So shotgunner down for Deviants. Inzi finding Ravesell. Nick slowly able to make his way up, but he's going to have to fall back because Losa putting some pressure on that north side. They are going to have to change route again. They have to deal with that person in their back. There you go. That'll do it. Losa gets dropped. Nix finds him. 9-3. Everybody's favourite. are going to switch. That was pretty one-sided. That was pretty one-sided. A nice quick switch. I think? Wasn't it? Okay, now it is. There you go. I thought we kind of went to like a grayscale and then came off, but nope, we're good. So we are going to switch. Deviant's now going to be defending, and boy, do they need a good defense. KOMPLEKSiii attacking. Bumblebee with scope, 1950 shotgun, 3M on Garand. And then, yeah, pretty much the same for Deviants. Deviant back with shotgun. Although KOMPLEKSiii's going to be having scope. 1950 taking a heavy tag at the beginning, but still able to push down to that smoke and put his shotgun to good use. Great cover from Raves or finding Deviant. 1950 able to hold bottom TLS. Waiting for his teammates to back him up. RPZ getting a high vision look over the blue. Pushes Zenitus back into cover and then gets dropped by him. Los is going to be planting A. Good cover from 1950, holding him. In good check. Does drop Nex. Or Nix. Nex, excuse me. Butchering names already. KOMPLEKSiii unable to get that no-scope. Losa finds him. It's going to be Zenitus left. Big message from KOMPLEKSiii. If they can get this switch, and they do, they get the first round on the half. It shows it isn't just a half thing. I think Deviants are just maybe struggling to click a bit. But we go again. KOMPLEKSiii with scope. Needs to make an impact. Who's he going to find, if anyone? Nix does find Raves or Deviant going into TLS. Yo, Blue Cow, welcome in, man. Clash, good to see you. And this is better. Red feed now for Deviants. Deviant adding to that. A double kill there from Inzi, holding that A side. Great play. It's going to be RPZ left. Got himself to B. But no one else is with him.
Allies eliminated.
Inzi finds him. 10-4.
Win.
Definitely not where Deviants wanted to be, but... Yeah, just picking up those erratic rounds. Look at that. 6 on the trot for KOMPLEKSiii. Deviants getting 1. And then it was a bit of a fair exchange. In fact, it's been a completely fair exchange after that. One after the other. 1950 charging through mid. RPZ already up to bottom blue. Putting pressure on players holding there. Good nade kills. Zenitus caught unawares. The kill feed just goes nuts within seconds. A double kill again from Inzi.
Allies eliminated.
And just like that, allies go down.
Win.
So Deviants grab another one. Wanted to try and capture the double kill, and in that time Deviants did win it. So it's 10-5. They managed to get 2 on the trot, which I think is going to boost their morale a little bit. Nick's keeping an eye on the nades. Oh, 1950 RPZ, both finding kills. Inzi, nice. Holding that A side. He's been a rock. Might need to relocate, though. Could be under some pressure fairly soon. KOMPLEKSiii moving up to blue, question mark? Yeah, he is. Nick's going to be holding bottom red. 1950 still up. So is Bumblebee. The former is going to plant. RPZ covering, finding KOMPLEKSiii. Caught out in the open.
Allies win.
Good play. RPZ from high. Yo, Riffinator, welcome in. 11-5. This has been pretty dominant. Remember, we go to 2J next, which is going to be KOMPLEKSiii's map. I think that was Inzi. Bumblebee just spotted it was. He did find Losa. That's unfortunate. Good play from Inzi again. 1950's nade finding Nix. He's now making his way through the craters over to red. Nades landing in top blue there. Oh, KOMPLEKSiii managed to dodge nade and then get the kill on 1950. That'll help. RPZ at the top of A-Long. Deviant finding Bumblebee. Deviant's up by 2. This is much better. They are defending. They just need to not do any careless double peeks like that. But there you go. Diet finds him. Right. There we go.
Axis win.
I was going to say KOMPLEKSiii down to 1, but nope, before I did that. 11-6. KOMPLEKSiii now need the elusive last 2, which always seems the hardest to get. KOMPLEKSiii lagging a little bit there. Is this ping good? I don't see ping, still away. I remember. Looked a little bit laggy. I spotted someone going A long, but are they going to play it safe and hide in cover? I think they are. Thompson now for Ravesor. You don't see that very often. I think they just want to get the last 2 rounds done. At least want to get the plant done, which is a good sign. 1950 does get the plant, then finds Xenitus. Nix holding over A long. Meanwhile, his teammates are kind of dropping like flies. He does eventually find RPZ. Ravesor finding him. Inzi left to prevent it going to map point. Nearly catches someone mid-flight.
Axis eliminated.
Oh, is that...
Allies win.
Ooh. Hi, Bumblebee. Right, map point. If Tujane goes just as quickly, then I'll jump right to the next game. And I appreciate it's going to be tough to cover all the opening games, but I'll do my best. Oh, good kill from Xenitus finding Losa just through the gap in Ruins, I think. It's not an easy kill. You see one player just on the stairs of red. Bumblebee and Ravesor were both looking for him, but 1950 finding Diet. There's been a big duel between those two, and I'm pretty sure 1950's winning that. When he's on form, he's hard to break. Finds another kill on Xenitus. Now going to go for the plant as well. The dude is a workhorse. That lid is closed. Nope. Obviously, he had his flak jacket on for that one. Nice reactions. Nick's just peeking out the top of that blue window there, and Ninzi... where'd that come from? Seeing TLS? Nope. Oh, I see. Taking tags there from A-Long. A tease of the defuse is going to bring the last 2 KOMPLEKSiii players just to check. Also going to bring RPZ into the face of Enzi, who drops him. KALIXA left to keep Deviance and Breakout. Gets a heavy tag there from RPZ. Oh, good shot. Nah, it's not going to be enough.
Allies win.
Good half spin exchange. That was quick. I don't know how long that was. 20 minutes, maybe? Yikes. A 20-minute breakout. I mean, I know that game is quite... or map, sorry, is quite small, but... dang, 20 minutes? Right, let me do the prediction. Good job, everybody who predicted that. That was, it's quite a close one. Let's do one for Tujane. Yeah, as you can see, I'm using display capture, so if it does look a bit iffy, I apologise. In terms of the graphics. But I'll have a play around with things. I'll try and make it look as nice as possible. Although my FPS is kind of going up and down a little bit. It's a bit strange. And apparently I'm using 65% of it. Oh, I am streaming as well. I don't know. I don't know how things work. RPZ opening things up with a kill on Diet. KOMPLEKSiii going to be attacking. Deviance defending. Now this map, ooh, that's a great tag. Onto KALIXA. A nice follow-up nade from 1950. He does eventually get dropped by Nix. He then finds a scope bullet from Ravesor right in the forehead. Tell you what, the game's happening quick lately. Oh, Xenitus has spotted someone. I don't know if he's been spotted in turn, though. He has, yep. Trying to... shotgun from kind of long range. Ravesor with the Webley. Ravesor with the Webley? Wow. There you go. Into the last one left for Deviance. Does find Ravesor. Still has 2 KOMPLEKSiii players left, one of which is going to be making his way to A roof. One at the back of A boxes. It's going to be a tough one for Inzi. They're just going to deny him ground. Yeah, they're going to make their way off A roof. Good play from Losa. Just let him come a bit. Oof, puts a bullet past his ear. And now they go to A roof. Really clever play. Nice. Well played.
Allies win.
Yep. That's a tough situation to be in. But yeah, this map I'd be a lot more confident that KOMPLEKSiii are gonna, you know, do KOMPLEKSiii things on it. That's not to say that DEVIANCE can't put up a good fight and can't take it to a third, but KOMPLEKSiii on 2J, man. Yikes. It's going to be sitting A stairs with that MP44. Just peeking A corner. Has been spotted. Wow. Yep. KOMPLEKSiii left. Yikes. A is pretty much open. I think there's 2 players over there at the minute. KOMPLEKSiii does find RPZ. I think they're going to... Yeah, now they're going to go for the plant, definitely. Good play from KOMPLEKSiii to find those 2 kills.
Axis eliminated.
1950 got the plant, and then I think just went AFK. Just kind of sat there. I was like, you guys deal with it. Tell you what, though, it's a good sign from KOMPLEKSiii that his scoping's looking good. It's not good that the first 2 rounds have gone pretty convincingly into KOMPLEKSiii's pocket. DEVIANCE aren't going to like that, but 2 of their players yet to get a kill. Next only we want Inzi opening things up though early, finding Bumblebee, that'll be good. He's going to make his way to B tank. Senator's finding RPZ. KOMPLEKSiii scoping again, dropping 1950, KOMPLEKSiii down to 2. Oh, next nearly added to that, but just missing. Losa making his way up to East Truck. He's now the last man left for KOMPLEKSiii. You can hear a player moving over by B balcony. I don't know if he's been spotted in that corner. They seem to be looking over to him, so I think they know he's there. They're all looking over here as if they know he's here. Oh wow, maybe they do. Maybe they saw his rifle.
Win.
Wow, good reactions from Diet. Yeah, I'm guessing they may have seen him go into that corner or caught the edge of his rifle poking out. Either way, first round for DEVIANCE, and it's an early one, which is good. They didn't have to lose the first 6 to then get one. Good play from Nix. This is what he can do. He can do what Raves will do to everyone else. Get in their face early. MP40. Wow. Fair enough. That would deal with him. Zenith's left. Just needs a tag. A tap. Or a pigeon landed on his shoulder maybe. The shotgun just not hitting anything.
Allies win.
KOD2 shotgun. I'd love to see it. Yo, Puffy, what's up, man? Good to see you streaming yesterday, dude. Good old ring fit, man. Stretching that ring. Hope it's feeling pumped today, dude. Nice anti-rush nade there from 1950. Not going to catch anyone. I don't know if Nix is going to rush again. No, no one is. Playing it a bit safer. Be it going to be going back B. Senator's going to be... was going to go back A. Now going to pop a nade out. Over towards spawn. KOMPLEKSiii picking up 2 kills fairly quick. Bumblebee dropping to Inzi. Nade's coming onto A roof. Such good timing. KOMPLEKSiii left. 1950 going to plant A. Lien full bullets. Pinging down that B avenue. And Losa just finishing off with a nice easy no scope, I think. Yep. Yeesh. 4-1. Good play. Nice. KOMPLEKSiii holding axis spawn. Waiting for that peek in mid to maybe come. And it did! Getting the 3rd. Finding Raves. Oh, yikes. Here we go. Bumblebee's going to be the last man. Everyone knows where he is. It's like a queue of angry Axis players waiting for him. They pick up another one. 4-2. It's going to Use that car to go with the shotgun. Xenitus with MP40 car. And no real change for KOMPLEKSiii. Rifles everywhere. Nice early nade. But Raves off fighting KOMPLEKSiii. Inzi dropping 1950. I was about to say, let's watch Inzi. He's always a joy to watch, but it's okay, yeah. Took a load in the face there from RPZ. Bumblebee finding Nick's Raves with scope on Xenitus. D at left does get Raves on mid-flight, but
eliminated.
Yep.
Allies win.
Something you notice about KOMPLEKSiii as well, they kind of always have each other's back. It's like wherever they move, they're in a link. They're kind of always supporting each other when they move through the map. I wonder if we can get like maybe a kind of an overview. But how they lay out, they're never kind of not supporting one another. I mean, fair enough, Bumblebee is pushing up on that B roofs there, but even when one goes down, they're usually in range of each other to then get a reply. It's really fun to watch. It's why they kind of, the kill feed goes up so quickly. Even if Deviants do get one, there's usually a reply soon after. Like that double. Raves or Bumblebee both picking up 2 quick kills. Leaving D on his own. So 1v1. Bumblebee now going to plant A. He's going to go for that top plant. It's always a bit of a bummer to get. Make good chance for D to bring it within 2. Bumblebee needs to be careful. Doesn't need to give himself up so kind of carelessly. Bumblebee's still looking down main from Axis spawn. But D is slowly making his way onto the plant. I don't think he can just jump on that. He has to go on A roof. And Bumblebee hasn't heard him yet. He still hasn't heard him. Now he has. Ah, and the Luger finish from D. Does he have enough time to do the jump though? I don't know. Does he? He should do. Yeah, there we go. Not from A roof. Can do it from boxes. There you go. I kind of forgot about those craftily placed boxes there. I mean, who freaking places boxes there in the first place? I don't even know how that tank got there. How did that tank get there?
Axis win.
What a weird place to put a tank anyway. After 20 years, I've never really questioned why that tank is there. Until now. Stupid place to put a tank. Anyway, 5-3. D it with that shotgun car. It's a good nade coming over to Bumblebee. Not going to be phased though. Does have cover. Inzi missing the nades over by his truck. Looking straight down that B long route. He's sitting by those alleyways with shotgun. Inzi picking up a second. Xenitus finding RPZ. Raves are finding 1. And getting dropped by Nix. He's going to be low to left. Caught in Gary, just not where you want to be. 5-4.
Axis win.
They bring it back to within 1. Good play. Much stronger play. Surprising. I thought they'd be. I thought it'd be a bit closer on break than anything. Which of course means the exact opposite is going to happen. Good nades there. 2 nades from Deviance. Inzi finding 1. KOMPLEKSiii with a kill. And look at that. How long was that?
Win.
I mean, what? 12 seconds? When was it done by? 1:48? Something like that? Maybe a 12-second round? I mean, 12 seconds is still a fairly long time. So I keep telling my ex, but for a round of COD 2, it's no time at all. Funny enough, she doesn't believe me. That's why she's my ex. But, you know, there we go. Inzi with the first kill finding 1950. Losa making his way up on those B roofs. Looking to put pressure on whoever's over by that B balcony, which he's still keeping an eye on. Good shot from Ravesor. Looking for the second, but just missed. Next, finding 2. Ravesor, Bumblebee, 2 big names dropped. Yo, Swilly, yeah, second map, dude. Welcome in, man. Good shot from RPZ. Good play from Inzi. Right, Losa left. We are even as well.
Allies eliminated.
And KOMPLEKSiii will find him.
Axis
6-5,
win.
one before the half. Here we go. I think Ninja did say Bumblebee is going to off himself if it goes to 3 rounds, so KOMPLEKSiii may need a sub. They also call a timeout as well. Interesting. Might just be a tactical one. We don't normally see KOMPLEKSiii struggling to get a rhythm going on Tujane. That's kind of their it's kind of their bread and butter. Like when you see them on maps like this and Map Matter and geez, anything really. I think most of these top teams just play well on anything, but apart from Karantan, everyone hates Karantan. Apart from Phantom. That's why I like Phantom. They love Karantan. But you see Tujane and KOMPLEKSiii and you kind of think it's almost a given that they're going to stream ahead for a bit, no matter who they play. They start things off strong after the timeout. Scope kill from Razor. Nade there from Bumblebee. 1950, I think, isn't even going to phase about being shot at there. He's going to get the plant down, just keeps his head. Ooh, KOMPLEKSiii finding Bumblebee. The first kill for Deviance. Xenitus then finding Losa. I think KOMPLEKSiii would be kind of actually maybe not too fussed that this is a close half. I think they're going to be pretty rigid on defense.
Axis eliminated.
And they do get that one anyway, so it is going to be 6 apiece. I think they'll take that. Or maybe not. Maybe the high expectations of KOMPLEKSiii, maybe they would have wanted more, but either way, 6 apiece is what it's going to be. Cam, welcome in. Good to see a really quick turnaround for these halves as well. We have switched. Deviance now attack. KOMPLEKSiii are now going to defend. I say defend, they're basically going to charge forward, but this time in an Axis uniform. I think they're still going to be fairly aggressive. Yeah, look where they are on the map already. They're kind of pushing up to the tip of Banana. I think those nades did kind of push them back. I'm fairly sure Deviants are going to keep those kind of anti-rush nades. Oh, Ravesel missing that one as well. Nearly got stuck on that jump animation. Nearly bit him in the butt, but no, he's still alive. Let's get dropped by Inzi. He's in a good spot. Inzi picking up a second. Losa saw someone there, but chose not to. Wow, good. What's the word I'm looking for? Not resist. Oh, nice. Does find Xenitus. Get a. Is it resilience? Restriction? No, restriction. Good. He held back. Is what I'm trying to say. Maybe he just didn't notice him. Who knows? 2v3. KOMPLEKSiii with the man up. KOMPLEKSiii winning that sidearm duel with RPZ, bringing it back to 2v2. KOMPLEKSiii now is going to plant. He's getting that tag onto Losi. He's the last man left. Just needs a Webley tap and that will do it. Yeah, there is health regen. Yeah, COD-C was the first COD to have a health regen implemented. Then after that, it was kind of a staple for the Call of Duties.
Axis eliminated.
But yeah, games like Call of Duty 1 and UO, they didn't have it. But yeah, this one is. This one was the first one to give it. So it's quite a big game in the series for a lot of reasons, really, but mainly for its new kind of features like that. Early nades. I think that's just to the bottom or underneath A roof, I think. So maybe not an A top roof, but that one was. There you go. Bumblebee not phased by that, sitting on the back part of A roof. 1950 checking mid, and then choosing just to be in a substitute spot. Thank you, fur baby. Love that. Right, Inzi does have backup on that B side. Looking over to A roof. No one's actually on there at the minute. Still 5v5 as well. This could be a bit of a hectic kind of last minute or so. There we go. There's one. Enzi starting things off, finding Ravesor. Nick's kind of caught on the edge of cage there. Just checking the woodwork. Enzi picking up a second. He's such a reliable frag hunter, or frag getter, not hunter. But he does pick him up. Enzi's managed to make the jump. Looking over to the roof on A, but maybe someone spotted him over there. That's why they're not doing it. They definitely know he's there now. Good cover from KOMPLEKSiii. Basically saving Enzi's life, but then Bumblebee making his way to A roof. Does eventually get him. 2v1. KOMPLEKSiii with that advantage.
Eliminated.
Bumblebee, as calm as you like. Yeah, it's an old game, but still popular. The old ones never die, dude. It's got a healthy community. And like Furby said, a big LAN coming up soon. Yeah, man, game's still kicking. You can't beat it. Jump in the Discord as well, dude, if you want to play it. If you are an old gamer. I don't say old as in, you know, age old, but an old COD2 gamer. If you want to get back into it, dude, there's a link in Twitch to the TLS COD2 Discord. Jump back in, dude. We'd love to have you. Bumblebee again picking up kills. Enzi trying to open up that A. He does have RPZ to break down. He's going to use that tank as cover. This is a big kind of... a big duel here. Nix does find Bumblebee. RPZ left, so B is open. If Enzi can keep him here and just keep him pinned and just stay alive. How are they missing each other? That's actually a skill in itself. There you go. Enzi finally gets him. Puts a bullet in him as he goes down. But there you go. Nix coming to his rescue. 8-7. Deviance taking the lead. Enzi able to get a Thompson car. Be it going straight Thompson. And Nade's coming straight over to A as well. I wonder if they're going to be aggressive. They are. Oh, that may have not been the best idea. Nix, KOMPLEKSiii goes down early. It does find a nade on 1950. RPZ taking a tag in mid, but I think Losa just covered him. Yeah, that can happen. Enzi left. Can use that smoke and just hope none of those bullets randomly hit him. Moves up to Kubel. Oh, there you go. Mercury's got it. Yeah, I did put a link in the on the Twitch. So like there should be on like the front page of this. I hate calling it a channel, but this stream. There's like a, if it should say TLS COD2 Discord link. You should just be able to click on that, and it should take you straight to it. Right, Bumblebee opening things up. It's 8-8 by the way as well. This is a much closer game than it was on Breakout. Mabel, welcome in, man. Thank you for the raid. How was your game? How'd you get on? How was your game, buddy? Thank you for the raid, dude. Hope you had a good stream, man. Hope the game was good. Yeah, this is map 2 if you're just joining. KOMPLEKSiii took Breakout. Ooh, hi. I think Nick's expected that one. KOMPLEKSiii left. Has been pretty good with the M1 though. Did pick up quite a few frags on Breakout. Yeah, Mavor, thank you, dude. Hope your game went well, buddy. Does have that nade as well, which is going to pop out, but 1950's moved away already. Yeah, it's tough. Couldn't really get onto that bomb because 1950 pretty much had that opening covered. And I think RPZ was covering the jump over to it as well. But either way, 9-8. It's still close. It still could go anywhere. We still could go to a third. But if we don't, if anyone does have the server info of another game going on, then if you want to Discord it to me, then I can literally jump from this one to that one. Not to say that this game could be over soon. I don't want to, you know, disrespect either team and say it's nearly at the end, because it could go either way, but just so you know, I can Because I know there's a few games on tonight, and they kind of all start at the same time, which is great, but also a bit of a shame because we don't get them covered. Great shot from Losa. Finding KOMPLEKSiii. Has got a player over by East Truck. Is it Inzi? Oh no, it's Diet. Oh, there's Inzi. Okay, Nick's left with scope. He does manage to get one kill, but
Allies eliminated.
I think he got a double tag there.
Axis win.
10-8. Yeah, I think KOMPLEKSiii are feeling quite glad that they're ending 2Jane on defense, because that's probably where they want to be. Yo, Furby, thank you for the sub, dude. Thank you so much. I'm really grateful, man. Thank you. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you so much, dude. That helps a heck of a lot, man. Thank you. Oh, you want 2-0? Dude, well done, man. I've seen you guys play quite a bit lately. I know you've been streaming your matches. You guys look pretty solid. I hope I get to cover an Armia game or two. I know you stream them as well. But either way, watching them would be good. But yeah, you guys are looking good, man. I saw there was a game when you played New Era. Might have been a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, man. You guys look good. You guys look strong, man. I wish you the best. Right, 11-8. KOMPLEKSiii on a 4 streak. You miss this game? Dude, you'd be welcome back. You'd be welcome back anytime. Christ. You're more than welcome to, dude. We've got a solo queue league as well. And a pro queue, which is like a regular kind of ongoing throughout the year. Based on like ELO points, you have a chance to kind of get promoted and go on to like the pro queue league and stuff. There's still loads going on for... Wow, that's match point.
Win.
Yikes. Yeah, you'd always be welcome back, dude. It's a good community, good bunch of people. Right, match point. KOMPLEKSiii need this just to seal out the game. Either way, it's a much better fight from Deviance on 2Jane. They look a lot more gelled as a team. A lot more. And you can kind of see like their individual skill a bit more as well. The rounds aren't going as quickly. I say that, this one's going quite quick, but still, wow, yikes. NZ, Diet left. RPZ, Bumblebee, 1950. Diet catching that nade from... GG's being called. It's nice to see, though. It's been a respectful game. And there's some big characters in both teams, so it's always nice to see a respectful game. NZ's going to put a good fight up on this. It's unlucky. Bumblebee finds him. GG.
Win.
Ash, what's up, man? The Tekken extraordinaire. Kenny! What's up, dude? Right. I'm just gonna... There is gonna be a COD 2 screen. I'm just gonna check my Discord, see if there's any links for the next one. Right, I've only been messaged by Bashar, so if there's another game, if anyone's got links for the other game or like info and stuff, then let me know. Yeah, there's no suppressors in this. It's literally bare bones, which is kind of a lot of reasons why people like it. There's no kind of wall jumping or stuff, no attachments. It's literally old school 5v5. You rely massively on teamwork and individual skill. Timing is huge in this game as well. Like, absolutely huge. And, you know, that kind of faded a bit in newer games. I haven't got any messages from anyone else. I will happily jump into another game if anyone's got info, but... right, let's pick KOMPLEKSiii for that winner. I'll pop a message in chat as well. See if there's any info from other ones. Yo, Panther, what's up, dude? Yeah, I'm alright, Ash. I'm good, man. glad you're good, dude. Let's do some shoutouts for people as well. Mavort again, thank you for the raid, man. Got Ashy Boy. Yeah, it's good to see you, man. Unless that could be it. Maybe that's all I'm needed for tonight. Although Inzin is streaming his game, are they still going? I could just go straight to Inzin then. Yeah, maybe I'll raid Inzin. There you go. How about that? I'm gonna send you to his game. He's covering the Dynasty Super game, so maybe I'll do that. Just to keep it in the COD2 thing. But guys, thank you for hanging out. Yeah, we'll send you over to Inzin. He's covering his game of Dynasty versus Isuba. But yeah, thank you for hanging out. Furby, thank you for the sub, man, as well. I appreciate it. Thank you for the follows, guys, as well. I do appreciate it. But yeah, we're back. There's games tomorrow, so I'll hopefully see you then. Oh wait, or maybe there's Shadow versus Phantom. Raves said he might be able to do that. But yeah, stick around, guys. There is also Inzin who's doing his game. So if you do want to jump over there, feel free. But I'll hang around for a bit just in case that comes up. If not, we'll raid Inzin. Let's see if we can get the server info from that, because they started about an hour ago. I don't think there's anything else, but Inzin's got that one. There is also Wild versus Multi-Gaming. But yeah, there's a few games tomorrow. There's Hand versus Belavci. I hope I didn't get that wrong. That's 8:30 CT or 20:30 CT, so 7:30 UK time. And then Inzin has another Dynasty game being covered. That's at 21 CT. That's Dynasty versus Utpasani. I always get that name wrong, I'm sorry. There's also Faux Pas versus Shadow Strikes. That's tomorrow as well. There's quite a few tomorrow as well. Which is great. Loads of games coming up. Tons of games. Let's see if I can get the Shadow one. How's Inzi's game going? But yeah, no, I can't get that details from Inzin, so I'll send you guys over there. So just so we keep the COD2 love going. So Inzin streaming his PvP, POV. PvP? That's player versus player. POV, point of view. So I'll send you guys over there. But yeah, thank you for hanging out, guys. I appreciate it. And I'll see you tomorrow. God bless, guys. Look after yourselves. Stay happy, stealthy, stay horny. I'll see you soon. Thanks for hanging out. It means the world, guys. I'm glad to be doing these again. I really am. I appreciate it. I'll see you in a bit.